I was riding in Atlanta. She been cooked all day. I'm down there. My family she just popped it. They wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wall.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Alex Wood gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Suarez gloves it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. McNeil on third, Guillorme on second, Ramos on at first with nobody out. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Line, but speared on a hop, and not in time as the run scores. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Conforto brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Robinson Cano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Addison.
Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set. The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 3rd, the left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Kemp ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 3. A swing and a ground ball to third. Cano fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-1 game. So here now's the pitcher, Steven Matz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
He pulls this one into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Guillorme. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. And here's Jose Peraza, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
In now, Alex Wood. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Ramos
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Suarez scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in. Ready for another chance. Cody Sullivan 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp, number 299 in his career, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now, Jose Peraza. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number two.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the top of inning number. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Popped him up. Forsythe has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Next for the Mets, Keon Broxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Sullivan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, Matt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Steven Matz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right there is Reyes. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Luis Guillorme. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line to the right side. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains steady at 6-4. Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. Lifted into center field. Broxton's on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. At the plate, Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. This will kick up against the wall now. Forsythe is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jason Vargas, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Here's Leonis Martin. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Alex Wood. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Brandon Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0, Brandon Phillips.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 8-4. Brendan Finnegan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. He's 1 for 3. Forsythe is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now another 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mets go down 1. Settling in now, Cody Sullivan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Broxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt
Kemp will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box, Keon Broxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Weakly hit towards first. Forsythe is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting, Jose Peraza, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Leonis Martinez. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 8-4. Brandon Nimmo will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Brandon.
Sal Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47. Sal Romano.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. right side, hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and a strike to count. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Luis Guillorme. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Sullivan is under it, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded, foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, and that's off the left field wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Cody Sullivan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt.
Digging in now, Matt Kemp. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Kemp. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. One down.
The third base
now in the box, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cody Sullivan will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
For the Reds. Now catching, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter,
striding into the box, Addison Russell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
8-5 tonight. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Wood wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league. Steven Matz was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.